At nearly 11,500 feet above sea level, navigating the Zojila Pass means driving along the crumbling, unpaved edges of a sheer Himalayan cliffside. But the vertical drop is only half the problem. The pass sits in a geographic trough that catches massive weather systems, burying the road in snowdrifts up to 80 feet deep. When those snows hit, the route becomes entirely impassable. For 6 entire months of the year, the region of Ladakh is physically severed from the rest of India. That means zero commercial freight, no medical deliveries, and no civilian travel. Residents are forced to stockpile food, fuel, and medicine all summer long to survive the winter isolation. In a contested border zone, this civilian hardship doubles as a massive national security vulnerability. Ladakh shares highly volatile, disputed borders with both Pakistan and China. To hold those lines, the Indian military has to maintain a constant, supplied troop presence year-round. In the 1999 Kargil conflict, adversaries directly exploited this exact geographic bottleneck. Their primary strategy was simple: capture the peaks overlooking the highway, rain artillery down on the Zojila Pass, and effectively starve Indian supply lines before winter set in. Moving artillery and reinforcements along these winding, highly exposed surface routes turns supply convoys into sitting, slow-moving targets. A surface road in this terrain cannot be reliably defended from shelling or extreme weather. Securing the route meant boring an all-weather shield directly through the base of the Himalayas. The solution is the Zojila Tunnel, a 13.14-kilometer bidirectional megaproject designed to bypass the treacherous surface pass entirely. By drilling straight through the rock mass, engineers create a stable conduit protected from avalanche zones and freezing temperatures. But boring through young fold mountains like the Himalayas means navigating active fault lines, shifting tectonic plates, and deep permafrost zones. And because the construction site itself sits in the same isolated region, hauling in heavy boring machines, steel, and concrete is restricted by the very winter weather. Engineers are fighting a structural battle against the crushing forces and freezing winter temperatures and sheer rock of the mountain. Recently, crews reached a massive milestone in that battle, the successful breakthrough blast. A breakthrough happens when teams drilling from opposite sides finally obliterate the last remaining wall of rock between them, physically connecting the two shafts. It is the ultimate test of the project's math. It proves years of complex geological surveys, laser alignments, and controlled explosives were executed flawlessly. Following the blast, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari publicly validated the progress, noting the importance of finally linking the ends of this highly challenging infrastructure project. With the primary rock barrier now hollowed out, the hardest physical obstacle has been cleared, guaranteeing the all-weather shield will become a reality. The tunnel is currently slated to open for full public and military use by 2028. When it does, a grueling multi-hour drive over crumbling icy cliffs will be replaced by a safe, smooth 15-minute transit straight through the rock. For the civilian population of Ladakh, the 6-month winter freeze ends. Markets, hospitals, and schools will remain connected to the rest of the country year-round, allowing local trade and essential services to function regardless of the snowfall. This animated map illustrates the new strategic reality. An uninterrupted, year-round logistics line will now flow straight into Ladakh, allowing for the rapid deployment of troops and heavy artillery. By hollowing out the Himalayas, India has neutralized the terrain's greatest defensive weakness, ensuring its northern frontier remains accessible through every winter to come.